it sucked. What's up, guys? It is Topic Tuesday. If you've never seen the show before, it's a show where I take various topics and talk about them on a Tuesday. In case you didn't pick up on it, this week's topic is going to be Playlist Live 2014, and it's going to be a little ranty. So this was my second time at Playlist Live, and it was worse than the first. Ooh, I like that. There are a lot of things wrong with Playlist Live. It could be a great convention, but it's not. First problem, it's way too small. I think the numbers went from 3,000 to 8,000 this year, and I thought last year was small, so to add 5,000 more people was ridiculous. The hotel that this is at just does not work. It is built around a pool. Seriously, the focal point of the convention area is a pool. The convention center as well is too small. And because it's so small, what do you get? Crazy lines. Before I go on, let me just say that I took the survey for Playlist and I was like, there needs to be better organization and better security. And they got way better at security this year and way worse at organization. There wasn't a single sign for whatever line you were waiting in. Not one. The first day of the expo was terrible. Lines just formed wherever they wanted. There was no barriers, no markers, no signs. You kind of just lined up in the room that, oh, Grace Helbig's over here, or freaking Toby Turner's over here. You just lined up and hope you were getting into that room. It made no sense! So on the second day, they had barricades, and they started handing out these little blue tickets that if you got a blue ticket, you were getting in to see whoever you wanted to see. Where? Was that like Plan 12? Not even a letter. Like, you go through all the letters and you have to start going to numbers because it was just so bad. Plan 12, let's start giving out blue little tickets and those people get to see their favorite peeps because that's Plan 12. I didn't know where I was going half the time, and it kind of just wanted to keep me out of the convention center because it was so crazy. Oh, and I heard some people telling me that they had a line pass and they still weren't getting to the front of the line, which makes no sense to me because I think those things are like $30 or $50 or $80 extra. What? Organization and security was terrible. Security was like, you're not going anywhere, but they had no idea what they were doing and they were rude. But I do understand that they were dealing with thousands of crazy screaming girls, but still, I wasn't being rude to you, you don't need to be rude to me, blah, 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 blah. This is the last terrible thing I want to talk about waiting in lines. Let me tell you how the schedule worked real quick. The convention center line was going to start moving at 10 o'clock. The first panels started at 10:30. On the last day, people were lining up at like 5 in the morning. They didn't start letting people in until 10:15. They were letting them in like 20 at a time. So remember, line was supposed to start moving at 10. Panels start at 10:30. The line to get in the convention center wasn't over until 11:45. That's over an hour from when the first panel started. That is stupid. Whoever organizes Playlist needs to be fired because that was a terrible experience. It was so terrible that I've decided I'm not returning next year. Oh, and they also thought it was a really good idea to put all the YouTubers in one tower. Bad idea. Essentially, you just gave the crazy fans a target. Like, okay, all the YouTubers are in this one building, so wait outside and stalk them because, well, obviously they're in this building. Why would you do that? There's a lot of bad things and I'm not gonna go through all of them, but I'm gonna start telling you how you could improve this convention and then I'm gonna tell you the actual good things that happened. Okay, first off, where the YouTubers would stay. The first improvement is change your venue playlist. Make it bigger, go somewhere with more room. It's what you need. Instead of putting all the YouTubers in Tower 3, why not put them all up in the villas? If you guys don't know what the villas are, they were like better hotel rooms with like kitchens and stuff, and they were right behind the convention center. They could have easily blocked off all the villas and put all the YouTubers in there where they could have had high security and nobody would be staying in those. It wouldn't be hard because they already block off the convention center. They just got to add a few more gates around the villas. They're right next to each other. Second, you need to know who your superstars are and plan your convention around them. You already do this with Jenna Marbles, but hello, she's not the only one. Take notes on this next thing, Playlist, because it's a smart business model. It'll make you more money and people will buy it. Have paid signings. You did this with Rhett and Link. They had a live show where you paid $25 and you got to go see them and then they gave you like shirts and stuff like that. Do that with your other superstars. I would have paid $25 to meet Hannah, Grace, or Mamrie because I love them. I would have totally been like, yeah, I'm gonna see them. I don't have to worry about getting in line because I'm guaranteed to see them. Do you see that? Now, some of you might be thinking, no, man, that's taking advantage of the system. That's messed up. No, it's not. It's smart business. A lot of people would pay for that. And personally, I would like the peace of mind that if I'm going to a convention and all I want to see is Jenna Marbles or Toby Turner, and all I have to do is pay like $20 to see them because that's the only reason I want to go, I would pay that. What I heard through the whole weekend was, I only came to this convention for Jenna. I only came to this convention for Grace. I only came to this convention for blah. If those people had the chance to buy tickets that would have guaranteed them seeing and taking pictures and all that, I guarantee you they would have paid for it. If people paid for who they wanted to see, they're not gonna wait in crazy long lines the next day. Oh, which makes it better for the people that aren't paying for it. Oh! It's smart business. Paid signings, smaller lines. It's possible. Better venue. Paid signings. Better organization. Your security sucks. I'm done talking about it. Just hire me. I've told Google to do this with Google+. They still haven't reached out because they're not smart. Hire me, playlist. I will plan your convention and I'll tell you how to get rid of all this craziness and make it better for everybody because it's terrible. Rant over. Let me tell you about the good times. The best thing about Playlist Live for me was Olga K. If you remember last week, I posted a video crazy for Olga K, and well, she saw the video, she liked it, and she put it in a video on the main stage. Check it out.
We should get married like so hard.
I love that woman. She's amazing. I think she's gonna post that video sometime this week, and I will post a link to it in the description whenever it happens. Also, I got to hang out with some of my friends and meet a whole bunch of new ones. Anyways, that's pretty much it. That was all the good stuff that happened this week. I got to hang out with friends and I got to be with Olga K a lot. That was awesome. Friends and Olga K, that was my playlist. But you know what? It was decent enough. It's too crazy for me to want to go back unless they hire me. I'll go back if you hire me, playlist, because you're terrible. But remember, guys, you can always leave topics in the comment section down below for the next Topic Tuesday. Feel free to rate, comment, or subscribe. Do whatever you want to do because you can do those kind of things. And as always, I am your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Have I had my daily dose of juice? I'll see you guys next time. Yep, that's what Playlist was basically almost about.